How you guys doing? This is very important in reference to Hollywood and careers. Now, every actor and entertainer in the performing arts and musician has their path and history of, their careers. And, you know, entertainers look different. And, like, for instance, you'd say, like, Clint Eastwood's careers, he's got a variety of movies and careers. Or you talk about, Richard Gere or other particular artists that have, they don't look nothing alike really, or Dustin Hoffman, but they're all Hollywood A-list celebrities, and they all know me. And there's a lot of other Hollywood A-list celebrities that know me. Don't get mad if I didn't mention your name, but I mentioned that Hollywood A-list. So that in reference to Hollywood A-list celebrities that are friends of mine or that knew my parents, or people that are friends of mine in the music industry, they can bring charges against the government too for terrorizing me. And but in reference to these people, they just clamped on my lips again. I might make another video about, but here maybe in a little while. But in reference to that racist satellite man, yeah, this history of these people threatening me all these years, and some of them was political people that trespassed on my mother and father's property back in the 60s too, and they have their names on record. And some of them had became friends with other people that had conspired against me and my mother and father. And there was charges, and my parents beat all these people in court. But, in reference to some of these people, they might have been former presidents or something. And then they were already attacking me and terrorizing my life. And they have the time and dates, probably at the Screen Actors Union or the Directors Union, in reference to some of these people. And in the news media, too, and at the Treasury and the Supreme Court. And the Beverly Hills courts, because my parents had court cases against these people. So in reference to, these people trying to fabricate calling me the bad guy when they have threatened my life, and they had fabricated trying to accuse me of being the bad guy, all those accusations and where those accusations came from, whether it was a former president or a government man, there has to be court cases. Time and date, timeline of information. And what schools those politicians went to. Somebody tried to communicate that one of these former presidents had posed as a student at one of the schools that I went to. I'm not sure, like back in the 80s or something or whatever, I'm not sure. But somebody needs to look up that information too or something. But, anyways, back to, the career history of, individual artists and actors and celebrities and musical artists, and people have their own, their own style of some things, But, this government man was trying to hold me hostage, blocking me from making money and receiving money from my mother and father's company. I haven't received nothing yet, so obviously they're still doing that. But they're just clamped on my teeth and my lips. They're like, it's like somebody, like a dog biting you on the lips or something biting you in the face when they do that, and all kinds of other abusive torture type activities when they do that from satellite. But, in reference to the activity, there was some president that fabricated, he thought I had threatened him. I never called this man, never known nothing about this man, nothing, had nothing to do with this person. But this former president is a racist, and there is a history, I guess, of this man stealing from me and my mother and father's estates, or him conspiring with another former president that my parents had won court cases against. I don't know. So anyways, that has to be looked up, whoever the person is, and they're violating university laws, and some of the universities probably have records of restraining orders against some of these people from, UCLA or Bloomington, Indiana University, or, Butler University might have restraining orders on some of these people. and in reference to other universities nationwide that have known me or that tried to send, they just clamped on my lip again. When you see it go like, that's them damaging my teeth and face. Seems like these people have a history of doing that to people, you know. These people think they're trying to play puppet games with people that come from richer families than theirs, or the fact of them violating human rights with their racism puppet games and their false accusations of history. And these people that have been damaging my face and teeth, trying to call my teeth fake. We need to see your evidence of where you tried to call my teeth fake, man. You can't just attack a person and claim you didn't know. Oh, but you claimed that you had records of fabrications of other people, or whatever you've made up in your accusations of attacking me, government, and you still have to go to court. But whoever this president was accused me of being the bad guy. And there has to be court cases against that man, whoever he is. Some people know who it is, but... or it might be more than one former president. But the history is this is America, and according to the laws, those presidents can get put on trial for treason, or for trying to hurt me, or trying to steal blood or sperm, or them trying to block me from my mother and father's estates, or them conspiring with people fabricating and falsely advertising their wealth and their status as their activity of trying to steal my mother and father's mansions or estates. Nothing's ever for sale. I'm the owner forever. Never signed, never gave, never sold, never. But anyways, these people that have played this game blocking me from my career as a celebrity, you know, I'm a Hollywood A-list celebrity forever. Since the day I was born. My parents was Hollywood A-list celebrities. My grandparents was Hollywood A-list celebrities too. But, you know, even during the silent film era, you know, in reference to back in the 1800s and, you know, history, and even longer than that in reference to musician, family history, and operas and other things, you know, and other forms of music, you know. But, you know, in reference to these people that are holding me hostage with their games and abuses, blocking me from my revenues of my mother and father's companies and the revenues of the history of, you know, accomplishments or, you know, celebrity endorsements that these people are trying to steal from me or whatever. You know, there has to be court cases. And in reference to, you know, the scholarships from universities that these people have stolen, those people need to go to court against these people. You know, the people that stole the scholarships, those people have to get prosecuted. But, you know, in reference to what I was mentioning before, in reference to different actors and singers and performers, everybody's got their own little style of some things, you know. Or whatever, big style or little style of whatever something is. But these people was trying to claim that they were better than me at my own career. These people was trying to claim that they thought they were better than me in reference to my own life. Like this person was trying to steal my identity, claiming he wanted to be who I am by stealing everything from me. And that man has to get prosecuted. And there's a lot to say about that information, about this psycho person that's trying to steal my identity. But, you know, these people tried to claim that they were... It's not any of the Hollywood A-list celebrity friends or anything like that. But these people was trying to claim that they were a better entertainer of my career than me. You know, each Hollywood A-list celebrity has their own style and has certain career styles, you know. But these people was trying to steal everything from me, tried to claim that they were a better person as they were trying to steal my history and my career and my future. They were trying to claim to be people that would try to say, oh, they were better at being you than you being you. You know, or you know what I mean? You ever heard of that kind of shit? Or that kind of BS? You know, somebody will say, oh, I could be a better you than you, is what they try to say. You know, and I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. You mean these people think they're better than the factual ownership facts? That doesn't make no sense. And these people have tried to claim to say that they were better artists in, you know, music or something, you know. But they had even wrote specific songs for me to sing, you know what I mean? And history of music and other things in film. Like, they've even written films specifically for me. But then these government people, or whoever these other people are, have been blocking me from my celebrity career. And they've been blocking me from my personal life in reference to them blocking me from my mother and father's estates. World Protocol's in the media 24 hours a day. It's been there since I was born. It's going to be there forever. Other things of importance, many things to elaborate on in the future too.